Hi, I'm Chip Collins with Collins Group Realty on Hilton Head Island. I'm here today with Matt Webster, a mortgage broker with SunTrust Mortgage, and we're here today to talk about the pre-approval process and how important it is for home purchasers to go through that process early on before they go shopping so they can have a better understanding of what they can afford and how that process is going to go. So Matt, just tell us a little bit about the pre-approval process, what you expect out of people, what they can bring to the table, and when they should do that in their home search process.
Well, I think it'd be important to get pre-approved, and you were talking about the process. It's really not a big deal. All they need to do is call their lender, and the lender can take basic information over the phone, such as address, social security number, date of birth. We need to know what your income is, your down payment, your source of down payment. Yeah. It really doesn't take long to do the application over the phone. We can run your credit and get back to you with some direction as to what you would qualify for.
When you run credit, that means that you're running a credit score, and that's important these days. Credit score is a big factor in how if someone can get approved and how much they can borrow.
Right. Credit score is important, and credit score determines what your interest rate is going to be as well.
Okay. So if someone's credit is not maybe where they want it to be or where you want it to be, are there things that they can do? Like there may be some issues on there that they can get correction on, or maybe there's some strategy to try to improve that number?
Occasionally, there might be some late payments on the credit report that you can get corrected if it was a mistake, and that's going to help your score. A lot of times, only time will help. It just takes time. If you had late payments on your car, it's just going to take time for your credit score to go back up. But one little trick is, if you have a lot of money due on a credit card, let's say you have a $10,000 credit limit on your credit card, and you owe $8,000 or $9,000, that's going to negatively affect your score. You'd be better off getting two credit cards with $10,000 limits and having $4,000 or $5,000 on each card instead of having it consolidated into one card.
That's a great idea.
So that can improve your score.
So that sort of counsel or advice is is part of that pre-approval process.
Absolutely.
To try to strategize and get the application and the applicant, if you will, the buyer, sort of lined up and streamlined to get it so that when you get into a mortgage position, when they bought a property and we're looking to get a closing, all that is a lot easier from the legwork you've done up front.
I would think so too. Yes, and by getting pre-approved, you have an idea of what you qualify for, what those payments are going to be, so you can start looking in the right direction as far as home prices go.
Yeah, it's like when you go out shopping. It's a function of knowing how much money you've got in your checkbook before you go writing the checks. Well, listen, we've been here with Matt Webster at SunTrust Mortgage. Matt, tell us your telephone number if people want to contact you.
My number is 843-342-8012.
And Matt does loans not only in the Hilton Head, Bluffton area, but also nationwide. You've been talking with Chip Collins at Collins Group Realty on Hilton Head Island, and as always, you can reach us online at www.collinsgrouprealty.com. Thanks so much.